Okay, we're gonna do a potential incentive run here for AGDQ 2026. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing an entirely randomized run. And you may say to yourself, Behemoth Steve, every run in Hades is randomized because it's a roguelike. Well, dear viewer, we're going to take this a little bit further in terms of randomization, insofar as A, we're going to be using a keepsake that requires Fate's Whim. So, on this particular night, we have 0 rerolls, and we can't summon any Olympians on purpose. So that's part 1 of how this is going to go. So that means we get no rerolls. Whatever happens, we're stuck with. Also, we cannot force any Olympians to happen, so we cannot build a build off of it. And you may retort, but Steve, Jeweled Palm is actually really, really good right now because, you know, it powers you up and gives a lot of things that head start that they kind of need to really take off. And to you, I say, well, part of the benefit to running J-Palm is, yes, you can build a really sick set with a bunch of boons that are slightly powered up. Except, you still get to choose one of your 3 boons. And in this run, I will not. I will be choosing nothing. I'm going to leave all the decisions up to the dice. And that includes not just boons, not just hammers, palms, Selene, all that jazz. We're also doing doors, shops, anything that we need to make a choice for, we're rolling the dice for. So, that's what we're going to be running for AGDQ. As an incentive, we're only going to do it on the final weapon of the run, which is going to be the Artemis Blades. But I'm pretty confident I can do it on the Artemis Blades. And make anything that happens work. For this particular version of the run, we're going to be using dice to simulate the randomness, but for the run itself, we're going to be using the couch. My couch commentators will be making choices as I call them out, and will act as our RNG. And ideally, we'll have my couch commentators with different signs, so that the crowd can also participate by reading off the same number that the couch is holding out. But yeah, that's the game plan. Let's show you what that looks like. So instead of the regular Altar of Ashes that we're going to be using a Fate's Whim one. So we'll just not have rerolls and stuff like that. We're going to be starting with Jeweled Palm because that is currently the strongest of the Fate's Whim keepsakes. And here's the Altar of Ashes, or the Oath of the Unseen that we're going to be using, and we're not using time because rolling dice takes a little bit extra time. Rocky the Raven's going to be our animal familiar for this run, and let's take a rip. Steve, I had a really dumb idea with how fast Artie hits Poseidon attack blades. Homie, I have tried Poseidon attack on Artemis. It is not good. Because your enemies get pushed away as you're attacking. So the reality is only one of those attacks is actually hitting. I mean, I'm being a little bit dramatic here, but yeah. Yes, attack. Let's go. We got an attack boon. Oh, right, I'm supposed to roll for that. Oops, okay. Sorry. I think that was the first door where I actually had a choice. Roll for door. 1 is shop, and then let's roll for shop. 1 is gonna be this. We're full health, so we don't need it. 6 is Zeus. 2. Couch needs to keep up with you, to be honest. Yeah, so when we're doing the run itself, I'm going to be calling them out. So, like, in this case, I didn't actually see what the reward is for this room, but on the run, I'd be go 1 and 2. For this next room, we don't need to make choice on reward, but we do need a door choice, so I'd probably say, since we just did 1 or 2 for the last room, this one would be 2 or 3. And I try to break it up, so it's not like we have one person always on deck. So on this 2 option room, I'd probably do 1 and 3, since we did 1 and 2, 2 and 3.
Vitality.
But with the dice, we're just using evens and odds. Evens and odds for 2 choices, and we're using 1 and 4 for the first option, and a 3. We're using 5 and 2 for the second option, and 3 and 6 for the third one.
Observe. Ready.
Damn, I thought maybe the key to Artemis was Uncle Power. Wunkle Power? No, I mean, I'm also the wrong person to ask because I have been a Poseidon disliker for some time. I thought for sure I was in parry range for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're good. Can I yoink? Don't need splits.
Little star.
Honestly, that was a good Erebus. One of my major goals, though, whenever I'm doing a marathon run, is can I make selections so fast that my couch can't keep up with what decisions I'm making? And I know that's obnoxious when you're doing commentary, but it's like am I good enough to do this? Since we have chaos in the mix. One of my favorite things is when commentators go, "What did you even just pick up?" Health. Six. 2 is center, which is hammer. 2. Trick knives! Okay, this is a lucky run. Apollo could be decent here.
Too much squirming.
6. So that's not gonna be special. Self-healing, okay. 1 is Hermes. So like this Hermes one, I'd be like, okay, give me a 1, 2, or 3.
In the name of Hades.
5. Now I go 1 or 2 for room choice. And the reason why we'd be doing this on Artemis Blades specifically is because it is my favorite weapon, and certainly the one that I am most comfortable on. 5 is Shop. 1 is Palm. one is Flame Strike. Okay.
To the stage.
I'm not splitting.
You called it, Rox. I'd like to. Come on,
Now I think our damage is probably gonna start falling off in the late game here, but I did it again. Is that the name for a rotary valve engine?
Blasted catchy song.
That's cute.
Good find.
Okay, so next up we're gonna do Hermes. I don't buy things here.
Closer now.
But we're making pretty good time here.
Here they come.
Now, obviously, since I don't have control over how long or how my build is gonna go for throughout the run, we'll have to consider what that means for time constraints and added time. I'd probably hazard a guess at an extra 5 minutes regardless of region. So it's probably not, it's not gonna be too bad.
Count. All right. All right.
2.
From the ashes of this war.
Tranquil Game. Not helpful. Echo is 6.
Echo, you all right? Thank you, my friend.
2. This one.
Like hands.
And so the
Flourish.
the inspiration behind, pardon me, the inspiration behind this run is something that I do on the occasional Friday, which I call Fortune's Favor. And so what that is I do these runs that are similarly just. Oh, I was supposed to roll for that. It was a 4 anyway, so we're good. These entirely randomized runs, because I've really enjoyed watching randomizer runs of games, and I kind of thought, you know, it'd be nice to have something like that for Hades, that randomizes it a little further than just the randomizer that we have in game, both in terms of the RNG built into the game, as well as, like, we do have a chaos-based randomizer, but the issue with running that chaos-based randomizer, and the reason why we will not be doing it, is because it does not allow you to select weapons. And if we're going to be doing an all-weapons run, I don't want to have to sit there and re-roll chaos until I get a dagger weapon. So we're kind of doing this with our own RNG. And I think it'll be a fun way to get the crowd engaged too, and like having them all kind of call out what I'm picking for every option. I think that would be really cool. Welcome in, Hallow. Good to see you. I am not calling Poseidon that on this run.
Maintenance access. Some coins. Should be a clear path to the house.
Okay.
So even legions of remnant forces.
Okay, so this is a 2-room exit. I've kind of been toying with the idea of having Tartarus be forced as just express route, but it hasn't been too bad yet. Ooh, that's cool, Lucifer. I like that idea. I was like, I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that. They did actually recently, like, kind of
Just 2 more chambers.
adding to what you just said there, Lucifer. They did recently add a mod, like somebody did a mod for Hades 2 that was just the Hades 1. I don't know how it works, if it's just like the biomes and bosses, but effectively you play as Mel in Hades 1. And so I am curious to give that a shot at some point. 6 is mini boss.
Let's go, you sack of filth. See that, Homer?
5. Lightning Lance,
Stands
not
alone
good.
Unless
1.
you counter it.
Literally just pulls biomes, bosses, dialogue, everything from your Hades 1 install. Oh, interesting. Yeah. How did that miss?
One remains.
3. Yum. 3. Please be fountain. Oh, did you like that timing? That was a spicy parry timing. I saw it and I'm like, So this is why I'm playing with just keeping Express Route on Tartarus, because every single extra room you take in Tartarus makes a significant increase to the amount of enemies in the room. Okay, so once we hit Final Shop,
Construction underway.
generally I allow for healing items just because it's the final battle. So I want to make sure that I'm topped up and ready to go.
I'm home.
From Halien's latest thumbnail, it seems like Mel is exceptionally good at Zag's job. Scaling in Tartarus is intense, absolutely. Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice parry. Oh, we had Old Grudge. I was not paying attention to what we got for J-Bomb, so I mean... For what? You missed. Stop screaming. Alright. Okay. 17-15. Not bad. Not bad for taking however many extra rooms in Tartarus. I'm okay with that. It looks sick as hell every time you get that parry on the global. Thank you. I thought about doing the other one,
Stones.
the other AoE instant kill, but I was like, what if he does that one? But I should have known I could kill him in time. So that's the Underworld route. I'm gonna take a slight break here, and then I'm gonna do a run of this same type on the surface route. So we'll stitch that together for the submission video. So we'll see you in a little bit.
Time itself is every.
Okay. All right. So welcome back. We're gonna be doing the surface version of the run we just did. Pretty much everything is going to stay the same. We're keeping the same Altar of Ashes. We're still running with Jeweled Palm the start. Rocky the Raven as our animal familiar. The major difference is we're not going to be running Shadow. So let's just
My fate is
reroll
mine,
and go.
with the grace of the moon. Hephaestus.
Cinerary Circle and Hephaestus. Okay. Smithirish. Woo! This one's going to be a lot harder than the last one.
Not be hasty.
And we're off.
Yep, I'm on the wrong screen. Sorry, we're good. It's fine. Time loss. Minor time loss. Okay, with Aphira, things are going to be a little bit more complicated. Give me a second to explain. Okay, so in Aphira, 1 and 4 are going to be regular Olympian boons. 2 and 5 are going to be resources like health and magic. And where is it? 3 and 6 are going to be special things like Selene, Hammer, Hermes. So in this case, let's take a roll and see what we get. 3, so that's going to be either Hammer, Selene, or Medea, and then we got 6, so that'll be the Hammer. Have a good night, Hayes. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had a wonderful time. Always appreciated to have you around. Also, thank you for telling me about your
Hold still in their shades.
14 adventures. I miss Final Fantasy 14. Ooh, Final Slice. I'm okay with Final Slice.
Think I'm finished here.
Okay, 5 is resource. We only have magic this time. So... what days am I going to be at GDQ?
Destroyed.
I'm getting there on the Sunday of... like, I'm getting there partway through Sunday, and I'm going to be there all the way until the closing Saturday. My run is on Saturday night. So yeah, I'll be there pretty much the full week. I'm just missing part of day 1. 6 is special, so we're gonna do 6 would be Medea.
Rotting wood. A visitor.
Also, welcome in. Good to see you.
In the fortune.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make it at kickoff just because I didn't buy my plane ticket until today, and the only ticket I had was for midday on Sunday to get there. So 4 is gonna be special again because we're doing even and odds without. We're doing evens and odds without the resources. So 4 is special, which is just Selene. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to think rapid fire here. This is going to be a very thought-intensive incentive for me, but it'll be good. And of course, like, if having commentators is going to make this a little bit more streamlined too.
A moon drop.
2.
Within my
So we're doing Moonwater.
Together we shine.
That's a good one. So now we only have Olympian boons. There's 5, so we're gonna nix the 6. Reroll on 6s. 1 is Hephaestus. And we only got 1 more after this. Since that's a choice of 4 options, we'll reroll on 1 and 6 for the next one.
In the name
Oh.
of
4. Volcanic Glacier. No promises, just, yeah, but flights look affordable. Hell yeah, that would be fucking, sorry, that would be very sick if I could see you there.
a sign of Kronos.
Sorry, Games Committee, I was excited to see a Hades friend. Pardon my French. 3. Buried treasure! Woo! Party! Hopeful that I'll be able to visit SGDQ next year since it's usually here in Minnesota. Hell yeah! Let's see. Shop roll is armor.
Can't be kidding.
Ah, that's fine. I'm gonna keep it. I mean, I've done runs for hotfix and frame fatales. Like I can definitely keep the swearing out. Just I was excited. Honestly, this build ain't going half bad, all things considered. Awesome. Have a great great night. Hallow, hope you're doing well. My beastie ball goat. Okay, fig leaf. I don't buy. Everybody look right.
Rocky.
Everywhere you look, I'm standing in the spotlight.
The docks.
Sorry. I like Disney music, okay? Whew. Okay, I wish I could just pick Ares here. I get Ares! Yay! Do I get anything good? 6. Blood Spree's okay.
Can wait.
What do we got here? 6 is health. Cool fact about Artemis parry, you can parry fire. We actually parried Steam and Thorns on our last run too, of the Underworld. So it's pretty handy actually. One of the things that I love about this aspect is just that you truly can parry an incredible amount of things, and it makes it feel very
Keep up the good work.
high skill ceiling, while also being like rather beginner friendly. So it's, I don't know, this weapon just feels incredible for me. It's my favorite by far.
Better.
And even though I know it's like super outclassed in terms of like speed, it will be my main until the day I stop running this,
Thank you.
which hopefully will be not anytime soon. Woo! What the heck I went to do? Yes.
Push closer.
Okay, we're doing good. That's right. If I could get an attack, that would be really nice.
Good.
And I jack the pumpkin king.
Which way now?
4. Go. I just called.
Exit gate
Just
right.
say, ooh, woo. I love it. Welcoming, Cardivilles. Hope you're doing well. Is this Tarzan? Okay. 2s. That was an unfortunate. I think honestly, Smithy Rush is doing a lot of work here. 6. Wow, we are down to maximum cooldown on Smithy Rush without being allowed to choose anything. That is hilarious. Food. Trying to learn stuff other than torches, and the furthest I've got was with daggers. I mean,
Everybody.
I might know a thing or two about Artemis blades. If you ever want to learn a thing or two. I mean, if you want to learn the Morrigan, I don't know if you've heard of the incredible Dark Omen, but they are the Morrigoat.
Now it's on.
You learned the lava parry tech from here. Hell yeah. They. Sorry.
Why does this always happen to me?
But yes, absolute hype. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear people using things that they see on my Artemis play in their own play. Okay, so let's pick up Athena here. I'm okay for health, so.
That's not your property.
Yeah. It's all good. Just. I know they appreciate being they. So.
Sure.
I am looking out for all my homies. Almost fine, but he was mean. He was close, and I made fine. Oh my god.
Coinage.
Alright, our lack of damage is starting to become apparent here.
Short work.
Contending with upstarts
2.
and fools is just...
Make haste toward the path.
Okay. As a heads up, Stalwart Stand from Athena we are ignoring because Death Defiances cancels out our Strength Arcana, which is a huge debuff. So we're just pretending that boon doesn't exist. Both here now and on the live run. 2 is Righteous Pike.
Go with grace.
2 is Dionysus. Hard habit to break, defaulting. Yep. And I saw someone do Artemis 62 Fear and they deleted things with Sweeping Ambush. Honestly, Sweeping Ambush is probably good.
Horns? Sky Drakens again.
But it's not how I want to play Artemis Blades.
There.
4. It's in the same way that I'm like almost certain that Apollo attack is the way to go on Artemis Blades. Like but it's not the way I want to do it. Two. Clang, clang, clang. Yep.
Suffer.
Okay, anybody here who's watched Frozen, hands up if you hate if Hans made you like less trusting of men for an extended period of time.
Took you for a heartbeat. Suggest earn your keep if you like.
Into the purse.
In the video, they took Ares because it gives base power increase every 3 seconds. Yeah. 2. Which works super well with sweepings percent. Oh yeah, absolutely. Plus, like, you get Grievous Blow in there? Absolutely. I think I was already distrustful of men in positions of power before I watched Frozen for the first time. Yeah, fair. Okay, so, funny Steve story. Why am I doing this on the GDQ submission run? But funny Steve story is I was watching a sitcom with my friend like a year after watching Frozen, and the one character is dating this one like super nice guy, and I said to my friend, I'm like, he's gonna cheat on her, and he goes, no, what are you talking about? And I'm like, he's gonna cheat on her, and he's like, what? Why? There's literally no reason for you to think that. And then like, I don't know, 4 episodes later, he cheats on her. And he's like, how did you do that? And I was like, I trust no man since Hans. Top. Oh, this is a bid for submission? Oops. Well, I like to, you know, okay. I know I'm sacrificing a little bit of professionality for it, but like, I think it's important to be honest and straight up, like with who I am as a streamer, right? I think it's up here. Because I think that's a very like I don't know. Like, I don't want my submission videos to look like a resume. Like, I'm not necessarily trying to put my best foot forward here. I just want to have... a good time. Show what it means for Behemoth Steve to be running. Is kind of my opinion on it. Hockey done. Wild win 1-0. Oilers were playing with 6 men to our 4 for the last 40 seconds. Little known fact, but making noises makes you go faster sometimes. So if you ever feel like hung up on something, it's a very well-known speedrun tech once you start like really getting into speedrunning. Just if at any point you feel like you're being inadequate, just make weird noises. Like it makes you go faster. Promise.
You did it, Rocky.
Okay, 6 is Path of Stars. Not good. Can somebody in chat answer Carterfield's question, because I'm a little preoccupied? Like how grunting really loud makes it so you can lift more. Absolutely.
I'll deal with your father next.
Okay, so for Path of Stars, we're just gonna hope to never see it because
Your path has led to Poseidon.
there.
Closer to the top.
Two is palms. Generating donations by doing silly side things, like randomizing everything with dice rolls. Yeah, exactly. I don't know anybody who'd be crazy enough to try that in this game, but it'd be really neat if somebody was that insane. This eye fight is not going well.
You with me,
Okay.
Homer?
5. We're doing that.
Again, her foes are utterly destroyed.
I'm gonna buy all the health items I can before Typhon, just so I don't die here. 22 minutes, this not the best, but we have had a very suboptimal build for this. So this is gonna be among the worst kind of things we can get. We don't have even a hint of origination. Our primary source of damage is Hephaestus. So this is actually going to be a great example of like the worst thing we can expect to happen. So, like, I don't have an attack boon. Hephaestus is my primary form of damage. This is just extremely not good. And so this is actually good to contrast with our Underworld run, which had a lot of really good things happen. So this is a bad build, but like next top model, Steve will make it work. That's so funny. So okay, so I'm actually glad that we randomly rolled into Moonwater here, because that might actually save my life here. And we did it. 24, 25. That's, you know what? For like bottom of the barrel kind of build, I'm happy with that. That's easily 5 minutes difference from what we'd normally be running.
Another void lens.
Maybe a little bit more than 5, but like, I think we can get away with saying 5 minutes is
Surface voiding
extension is an okay estimate.
to our mortal minds and senses why they simply cannot be described.
But yeah,
Return to Shadow now.
thank you, AGDQ Games Committee, for watching, and let me know if you would like anything in here tweaked. I've kind of already discussed it with the commentary and couch, and they're on board for the sign idea. So let's try and work something out. And please feel free to let me know if you would like to add anything else. All right, bye-bye.